Yeah. I mean, he interviewed me for a job before I'd ever seen him in the
At the National Theatre?
Yeah, he interviewed me.
And hired you?
And hired me, yeah. But I didn't, I was supposed to audition for him.
Yeah.
And he said to me, what are you going to do? I was terrified, the greatest actor in the world. I said, I'm going to do Richard III. And I didn't know he'd played it, because I was a kid. He said, you're going to what? I said, I'm going to Richard III. He said, which part are you going to play? I said, Richard III. He said, I know that. He said, but which part? He was joking, you know. And I said, Richard III. He said, oh, my God. He said, you've got a nerve. Then he said, well, start it now. So I was walking up the hall to demonstrate, start the speech, and there was a steel column coming up the thing. I threw myself around the column to spin round to surprise him with my first Richard III line. And as I came round, I cut my hand on a screw. And of course I started, and then he said, stop, 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 stop. I said, what's the matter? He came up and he bandaged my hand, got the nurse.
Yeah.
I said, what about the audition? He said, forget that. He said, well, you might die. You know, he was always fooling about. So he said, you go home and I'll ring you up. So I went home, and having not opened my mouth, I got the part.
Oh, that's great. And that started it.
Yeah, that was my first.